Good morning students. Welcome to online session of Social Sciences. In previous video, I have explained the structure of the earth. In that, we have studied that based on the chemical properties, the interior of the earth is divided into three main layers. First, crust, second, mantle, and third, core. That crust is further divided into two: continental landmass and ocean floor. Then mantle, it was also divided into two: upper mantle and lower mantle. And the third one, core, it also divided into two sections: first outer core and second inner core. After that, I have explained minerals. There are two kinds of minerals: metallic minerals and non-metallic minerals. Now one picture is here, and you see that there are many rocks are there. Do you think that all rocks are same? No, they all are not same. They all are different. They are different in color, size and texture. So in today's class, I am going to explain about types of rocks. The earth crust is made up of various types of rocks. Any natural mass of mineral matter that makes up the earth crust is called a rock. Rocks can be different in color, in size and in texture. So, on the basis of their mode of formation, rocks are divided into three chief categories. First is igneous rock, second sedimentary rock, and third is metamorphic rock. First, I am going to explain igneous rocks. These were the first rocks to be formed on the surface of the earth, and that is why it is also called primary rocks. These rocks are formed by cooling and solidification of the molten matter of the earth. Solidification means to become solid or hard. Here, the igneous is derived from Latin word ignis, which means fiery. In Sanskrit also there is a word agni, which has the same meaning as ignis. Now these igneous rocks are further divided into two types. First is intrusive igneous and second is extrusive igneous. Here, the molten matter known as magma. During this movement enters rock crevices. Crevices means crack in a rock. So what happens that when a volcano erupts, that magma that comes out of the earth's surface, and when that magma that comes out of earth's surface, then it is known as lava. And this lava rapidly cools down and becomes solid. And in that manner it is making a rock. So the rock that is formed in such a way are known as extrusive igneous rocks. That, for example, basalt is a very fine example of extrusive igneous rock. Like all other extrusive igneous rocks, it has a fine grain. Grain means hard particle of a substances. So it is having a hard substance or hard particle of that substance structure. That kind of a structure it is having. Now they are related to thermal. Thermal means related to heat. Now in origin, as it is related to thermal, solidification may take place in the interior of the earth as well. Means it is not like that solidification of that molten material is always out of the earth's surface. It may be inside the earth, and when that rocks are formed inside the earth, that is called intrusive igneous rocks. Now, beside this extrusive and intrusive igneous rocks, we are having plutonic rocks also. Now, how these plutonic rocks form? On account of slow cooling and solidification, they have large grains, and these rocks are called plutonic rocks. These rocks are of different types, that is depending on how and when the magma solidifies. Means when that magma comes out of the earth's surface in a manner of lava, it is having a different type of solidification. Some molten matter, they solidify early. Other kind of molten matter, it takes time. So this plutonic rocks, that is depending on how and when that magma solidifies. We are having some examples here. Important examples of intrusive rocks are granite and gabbro. Now we are having some economic importance of these rocks. These rocks supply different types of minerals. Second, granite is used for house building and idol making. Third, pumic stone is used as a abrasive. Abrasive means that is able to polish or clean a surface by rubbing. Fourth is basalt and dolerite are used for road making. Fifth, gravestones and monuments are made from these hard-wearing rocks. Next type of rock we are having is sedimentary rocks. Now these sedimentary rocks are regarded as the earth's outermost skin. The elements of climate, temperature, rainfall and air break down the rocks on the surface of the earth. Now these materials are removed by rivers, winds and glaciers, are transported and deposited in depression. Depression means hollow place, oceans and lakes. This layer upon layer is thus deposited over millions of years. It means that when that rock rolls down or crack and hit each other, they broke down into smaller particles. And these smaller particles are called sediments. These sediments are transported and deposited by wind, water, etc. And these are compressed by the hardened to form layers of rocks. Now these layers are compacted and or sedimented due to heavy overlaying pressure. Compacted means very closely packed, and sedimented here means something which is very strong. So there is layer over layer, and that is in a compact manner which is very strong, and due to heavy overpressure it is keep on layering on one layer upon another layer, and these hardened layers are known as sedimentary rocks. Sometimes remains of dead animals and plants get trapped in the layers of sedimentary rocks. They are called fossils. Fossils means that remains or dead bodies of animals and plants, they are trapped in the layer of sedimentary rocks, and that is called fossils. Coal, oil and natural gas are fossil fuels obtained from this type of rocks. Sedimentary rocks are of several types depending upon the materials on which they are formed and the mode of their formation. So these sedimentary rocks are having different types, and which is depending upon how they have been formed and what is the mode of their formation. Now some examples of sedimentary rocks are sandstone, shale, limestone, conglomerate and slate. These sedimentary rocks like shale contain oil. Sedimentary rocks are widespread. It means spread among a large area. So these sedimentary rocks are spread in a very large area, and beside being source of coal, petroleum and gas, also form soil. Means the main work of this sedimentary rock is to have, or they are the source of coal, petroleum and gas, and beside all this it also form soil. Now we'll discuss some characteristics of sedimentary rocks. First is these rocks are formed in layers or strata. Strata means layer of material and are therefore also called stratified rocks. Means as we have got to know, these sedimentary rocks, they are made in a form of layer upon layer, and they are deposited over million of years. So as they are in a form of layers or strata, they are also called stratified rocks. Being of secondary origin, they are also called secondary rocks. How they are of secondary origin? Because they have been originated from igneous rocks, and igneous rocks they are called as primary rocks. Okay. So there are some characteristics of the sedimentary rocks. First is they are made up of particulate matter. Particulate means any particular matter. Here particulate means sand or dust. Third is they contain fossils of animals and plants. Fourth, these rocks bear marks of ripples. Ripple means small waves or waves, and mud. As we know that they are made on the basis of that layer upon layer they are depositing. In that layers we can easily find that ripples, waves and mud. Fifth, they are non-crystalline rocks. Crystalline rocks. Crystalline means not transparent. Sixth, they are soft and easily eroded. As they are soft, why they are soft? Because they are in a manner of sediments, and as they are in a very small particles or they are sediments, they can easily be eroded by water or air. Seventh, they form about 75% of the earth's surface. Means if total earth surface is 100%, then out of that 100%, 75% of the earth surface is of sedimentary rocks. Now we are having some economic importance of sedimentary rocks. First, they are the main source of coal or minerals oil. As we all know that they are having some fossils there, and it is having this sedimentary rocks are having coal and minerals, so they are very good source of coal and minerals oil there. Second, clay, cement, glass and sand are made from these rocks. Third, limestone, this is a kind of stone. So limestone is used for building purpose. For whitewash, the people are using this limestone. Fourth, many chemicals and fertilizers are obtained from these rocks. It contain in bulk crystallized particles. You might have heard or have seen that in agriculture many people they are using chemicals and fertilizers, and these can be obtained from the sedimentary rocks as they are containing that crystallized particles there. Crystallized particle means that is very clear and in transparent manner. Third type of rock is metamorphic rocks. High temperature and pressure inside the earth change an igneous or sedimentary rock into a metamorphic rock. Now this rock is a third kind of rock which is made of igneous or sedimentary rocks. As you all have learned that first kind of rock is igneous, second is sedimentary which is made from igneous rock, and third that we are studying right now, that is metamorphic rock which is made through because of the temperature and pressure that is inside the earth, it is changing igneous or sedimentary rocks into metamorphic rocks. Now this change is known as metamorphism. The word metamorphosis is Greek word and it means change of form. So as we are knowing that igneous or sedimentary rock, they are changing into metamorphic rock. So there is a change of form. One rock that is transforming into another form. Now the change occurs without disintegration. Disintegration means break up into small parts or melting of rock, and is of two types. So this is of two types. First is physical and another is chemical. Now both these types of changes involve change in physical texture and chemical composition of rocks. Now what happens here when that igneous rock or sedimentary rock, they are changing their form, they are turning into metamorphic rock. There are two kinds of